We're in G20 week, and I know a lot of you are wondering what's the big fuss about the national capital, about how Delhi has changed. I'm here at the IGI airport, as you can see. I'm going to be taking the route that our G20 world leaders are taking to show you how much things have changed. If you've ever been to Delhi, get set, because you're not going to recognize half of the roads that I'm about to show you. Obviously, it'll be a lot less crowded for our world leaders, but I'll do the best I can to show you what their experience is going to be like going through Delhi. Let's go. So I'm making my way out of the IGI airport. What I see first is a lot more lighting. I came out in the night on purpose because I was told Delhi is a lot more beautiful because it's all lit up now. You can see that there are a whole lot of posters everywhere saying welcome G20 delegates. So you've got a lot of the G20 theme being thrown in your face at every single point from the get-go, from the IGI airport. But let's go further down. If you get out of the airport, you're going to reach Dhaula Kuan. What's the location like there? How are things really decked up? How have things changed? Let's take a look. Few minutes, we'll be there. The theme of our G20, the motto, is, as you see written here, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And it's very fitting really, because we're celebrating India's culture, celebrating India's traditions. The government has put a firm focus on all of that, as you'll see in posters and banners all around you if you've been to the national capital at this time. So let's take a look at how culture and tradition is currently being highlighted. This right here is a man-made marvel. It's not in a natural waterfall that I'm standing. I was actually taking the turn to come out of the airport when I spotted this lovely fountain or waterfall, whatever you want to call it, has been built on both sides of the road. So you've got one here, you've got another one on the opposite side of the road as well. Beautiful, beautiful welcome for our G20 guests, for all of these world leaders who I have no doubt will be wowed by this kind of a setup. Imagine this all lit up as it is right now, and we're being told that more lights are going to be put up here. It's so beautiful, and this is one of the many welcomes, one of the many fountains that you'll see along the IGI airport stretch. But by far, this one takes the cake for me. Delegates will be landing at the IGI airport. Many dignitaries will be landing at the Palam airport, which is where you've got the Prime Minister, the President, all of them come and go from. For security reasons, obviously, that area will look completely different. But all of your world leaders will be traveling through this very stretch. And you can see that this junction has been completely transformed. It's been in the works for many, many months now. Some people would argue it created quite a bit of inconvenience, but look at the end product. It's absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. From these mammoth lion statues that you see in every single corner of this junction, to also huge fountains that adorn this entire area. This path that leads out of the IGI airport and directly into the city has been completely decked up and spruced up. Don't forget that again here too, I see a lot of G20 advertising. There are billboards which are constantly displaying promos and advertisements for the G20. So as we continue to move further into the city, what does it look like? I've shown you what the IGI airport stretch looks like, all decked up. Let's go into the city and find out what the situation is there. So I'm standing now at the crucial Dhaula Kuan junction, which looks completely different from how it usually does. This entire area, as you can see here behind me, has massive fountains all lit up completely. This is just one stretch that I'm managing to cover. But even on the other side, you've got massive such walls that are completely filled with fountains, with messages welcoming delegates as part of G20. In fact, this entire road right now, you will see a lot of such posters celebrating India's diversity, highlighting some of our biggest tourist destinations and some of our most popular tourist states, along with these kind of beautiful fountains that have been put out. I'm going to be traveling further to show you how, in fact, in the heart of Delhi, there are several very interesting, beautiful murals that have been put up. From Dhaula Kuan, we made our way here to Sardar Patel Marg. What's crucial here? And why do you see so much decoration around me? Right opposite ITC Moria. That's where US President Joe Biden is going to be staying. You see a lovely G20 setup here, along with several pictures that have been put up saying India paving the way, we're healing the world through yoga and whatnot. Beautiful messages. Entire area lit up completely. And you see the lighting on ITC Moria on top also. You can see the tricolor there reflected onto the building top. You see it there on the left of the building. Beautiful setup here. This entire stretch is where all of the hotels are. So along Sardar Patel Marg, there's a lot of security, but the area's been spruced up with these kind of posters being put up, decked up completely. All of the hotels back to back is where our world leaders will be staying. I just showed you one where the US president is going to be put up. India's culture, India's tradition, India's beauty, all being displayed on the streets of the national capital. As I'm heading closer and closer to the Bharat Mandapam, which is where the actual G20 summit will be held, here's what people, delegates who are traveling through the streets of Delhi will see. These kind of murals have been put up in several underbridges on the walls. You see this depiction here of the Mahabharata. On my left, different dance forms from across the country, from Bharatanatyam to Kathakali to Kuchipudi. I see so many others as well, all depicted here. And what's wonderful to see, which I keep highlighting, is that they've taken the beauty of every single state and highlighted it as part of G20. Let me show you something. And we'll go around here because I don't want you to miss out on the other aspect also of what has been covered in this particular portion. On this side of the underbridge, where you see some traffic also going through, there's a depiction of the Ramayana. There's Lord Ram, Lord Hanuman, Lakshman and Goddess Sita, all of whom are projected right here in this particular mural that's been put up here. I'm not sure if I can see it clearly, but yes, you can see all of them present here. Goddess Sita is not there, but yes, this is the Ramayana portrayal that's been shown in this particular spot. Beautiful, beautiful murals that adorn every part of Delhi. But these particular areas where, you know, a story of India's culture, a story of India's tradition is all being shown. I don't know whether I should say India or Bharat, but yes, this is what in fact is seen on the way to Pragati Maidan. I'm very close to Bharat Mandapam, but look at these beautiful murals. So for security reasons, we're not allowed any closer to the Bharat Mandapam. We've taken special permission so we can at least stand across the road and shoot this beautiful sight. Besides the lighting, I want to bring your focus into what we've zoomed into there. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the world's tallest Nataraja statue right now on display. Beautifully lit up, 28 feet tall. That's the statue that's right in front of Bharat Mandapam and will greet every world leader as he or she walks in to be a part of the G20 summit. It was just installed in fact, just about a day or two ago. And now we're getting you the first glimpse of what it looks like seated there in the heart of Bharat Mandapam, along with all of the flags that you see of the G20 nations participating and that beautiful, beautiful lighting that I can't take my eyes away from. Sometimes it lights up in the tricolor, sometimes in full white light, but those spotlights essentially grab all of your attention. I'm absolutely thrilled since I've come here in the night, and because of security reasons, we're not able to go right across and shoot from there. But this view is a great view. I'm not complaining, and we just go to the site of the Nataraja statue as well. And we've reached our destination. This, ladies and gentlemen, on my right is the beautiful, stunning Bharat Mandapam. As you see there, written in big bold, lit up so beautifully. It's stunning and truly a sight to behold. This entire Pragati Maidan stretch has been decked up like never before. I can tell you that from my journey from the airport all the way here, which is exactly where our world leaders, when they touch down for the G20 summit, will be traveling, I can tell you that this by far is my favorite stretch because it's entirely lit up. The Bharat Mandapam is visible from kilometers away because of the massive spotlights that they're using here. And then you've got these G20 logos all through this entire stretch. It's no wonder that so many people like me are also stopping here, taking selfies, clicking pictures at the Bharat Mandapam, because this truly is an icon right now for India, a national icon that we will remember far beyond the G20 summit as well. This is where all of the action is going to be. And of course, on the G20 day, we're going to be right here getting you all the updates of what's happening behind as the summit takes place on Saturday and Sunday. That's it from me, Akshita Nandagopal. I'm wrapping up this broadcast from Pragati Maidan from outside the Bharat Mandapam with video journalist Abhishek Kumar here in Delhi.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.